is a different chili test.
Yeah.
Neil isn't here, he's in Australia. I'm visiting Peter from Australia, but he's my sister's husband, and Suzanne, my sister. They live in Denmark.
Hi.
Woo.
Hello.
And we got a special chili today from Verner in Jutland that sent this one to us. And it's a Rocoto, and it's the biggest Rocoto I've ever seen. We weighed it, and it weighed 137 grams. That's like massive and really thick. And Peter and Suzanne is really excited because they have tried some chilies in Australia. So let's see how a Danish chili is. And it's called actually Rocoto P360. It's a Capsicum Pubescent, and that means the hairy chilies. If you take pictures, you can see all the hair on the stems. It's actually amazing. And the Rocotos is actually one of the oldest cultivated chilies you can get. It's back to the Inca, 5,000 years. And it really likes cooler climate, so it's excellent from Denmark.
Yes, it is.
And we sit here in Suzanne and Peter's beautiful greenhouse. It's amazing. And you can see they have Bishop's Crown back there, and they have Achicito. And you can see how well Achicito grows in Denmark. It loves it. So if you live in a cooler place, it's really awesome to
It's perfect.
grow. And I wanted, now we can try it, but I wanted to like ask Peter and Suzanne how they actually, what do they do with the chili plants over winter when it's like really cold. I think it's crazy cold today, but we can't do like Neil eat a whole one. We have one and we can share it. And the most amazing thing about
Other side.
the pubescences, the seeds are black, and they're so juicy. I can see like how they drip from my fingers already, and you can see the black seeds.
Beautiful.
So let's give Suzanne a chunk too. Ooh,
Oh,
it looks
nice.
amazing. Thank you, Verna. That's just fantastic. You wanted to send us this one so we can try it. Ooh, yummy. Smells?
Yeah,
Yes,
smells
smells
like
good.
like the what's it called? Beautiful.
Capsicum,
Capsicum. Yeah.
but a little
Smells
bit.
good.
Yeah, slight citrusy
Juicy.
flavor, and it's extremely juicy. I'm covered in like chili juice.
Yeah.
So
Shall
cheers,
we?
guys.
Cheers.
Yes.
Let's try it. Oh. Whoa. That's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
So juicy.
Juicy, but very mild.
Very mild, very sweet. So crunchy. I'm sure you can hear how crunchy it is.
Oh yeah. Oh, just coming now a little bit.
Yeah,
I can feel it.
I think if we go in a
It's
little
different.
bit near the placenta, we will
Yes.
get more
Yeah.
heat.
Oh yeah. Okay, now it comes. Good.
Wow, so delicious.
Mm.
And I shouldn't talk with chili in my mouth. Now my heat comes.
I have no
Mhm.
heat. Not yet.
Try this bite, yeah.
Yeah.
That.
There's some. It's like different places.
Okay, yes.
different-
Yeah, now I can. Oh, yes. Oh, thank you.
See, the Rocoto has a different bone. Don't let it fool
Oh,
you.
there's the heat.
Yeah.
There's the heat.
Oh,
I actually love the Rocoto because it has a completely different bone. It has like an all-round bone. It's really delicious. We actually make a sauce of the red Rocoto.
She said it's good one.
this is no heat at all.
No,
Oh.
but see, I probably got something closer to the placenta,
Oh,
and
Oh yeah.
I
that's
see.
what I'm saying. Yeah,
Here it comes.
yeah.
Very
And we
nice.
have the hiccups.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, Peter.
It's a good one.
Yeah, it's good. It's very good.
And it's the funny part. You really this is a cheater because
Yeah.
it cheats you. You try to eat it. It's just nice and tasty, and you could just one deeper
Yeah.
bite, and then you get all of it.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like there's different types of capsaicin, and if I remember correct, I normally have Neil next to me to tell me, but there's something called dihydrocapsaicin, and this type of chili actually contains dihydrocapsaicin, so that's why you feel that completely different burn. But it's delicious. It's
good.
really, really, and I'm
very,
sure
very good.
that if we got, you can see how thick it is.
So much
It's
chili in it.
Yeah.
Oh.
So see, now we have like where the placenta is, so this one is probably hotter.
Hey, one. Thank you.
Do you want to try a tiny bit? Oh, you have still, so.
It's good.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah,
Here it comes.
but it's a great burn. It's not like an unpleasant burn.
Oh, no, it's a good burn.
What I personally like about this one, it's an amazing chili to make the sauce with. Yeah. First, you have like a huge amount of chili, like meat in it, we call it meat. So you won't need a lot to make a good sauce. And it's so juicy, so delicious. And Peter, he can talk when he's continuing hiccuping. Peter's actually a chef. So I don't know what you could use this one for.
I would actually use it in a Hungarian goulash.
Hungarian goulash?
So good.
Okay, yeah.
Perfect. It has the right heat, the right temper for a goulash.
Yeah, it's a perfect heat. And it definitely won't overpower. I can personally like see it sliced in slices, of course, on top of cheese.
Yeah, my fault exactly.
Yeah, that would be really yummy, or even in a salad.
Yes, it's good.
Yeah, so definitely one to grow,
Definitely
guys.
good one.
We love it. Thank you, Werner, for sending that. That was awesome. And I know that often I get questions about like germination and what do we do over winter and up in the northern hemisphere, but I live like in warm Australia, so it's really hard for me to answer. So now we have 2 chili growers here, and they're excellent. They're little greenhouse full of chilies. So how do you germinate your chilies?
Germinate?
Yeah, salt.
Okay. Well, in February, mid-February, we start with planting the seeds in small
Little pots.
little pots, yes. And we use this heat mat. And the first ones, they actually germinate in like 3 or 4 days. And over the next couple of weeks, the rest of them comes along.
Yeah, it depends on what type of. I gave Suzanne and Peter lots of different
I think
chilies
we had 30 different kinds of chilies here.
this time. So
There's one thing you have to say, you have to be patient.
Yeah.
Because some of the seeds are growing very slowly.
Yeah.
So you're actually saying, okay, this one is dying. Not at all. It just comes a month later.
yeah, exactly. But do you have them like in the windowsill?
Yes.
Yes, but we add with artificial light
Okay, but
because it's very dark in February, March.
yeah.
So in order to avoid they are being like this long plants, they
Yeah.
get more
Solid.
Solid.
Yeah.
Yes. So we add with daylight.
Yeah. And then you put it up in this greenhouse?
Yes,
in
as
the
soon
night?
as the warm weather starts in about, I don't know, April, something like that,
Yeah.
end of April.
It shouldn't be a frost.
No,
No,
if
no.
it's too cold, they're too.
Good.
You can actually start by putting it out in the day,
Yeah.
and they get used to it, and then take them in
In
during the night.
Yeah. But what about, like, I know that you have a lot of them in pots too, so I know you have someone you really like, so I've heard that you take them inside during winter.
Yes, we do. We put it in the attic, where it's a bit colder, about 15 degrees.
Yeah.
And you can cut back the plant, so
Yeah.
it's not that big, and you can actually reduce the soil. So it's in a small pot, and when it's spring again, we water it about, I don't know, twice a month, something like that.
In the winter time, yes.
Yes.
In the winter time, just
And
a
you can
bit of
add
water.
a bit of light too. We
Yeah.
have this artificial light.
Yeah, we have
Okay.
light in the daytime.
Yeah.
It gives extra, especially in the winter time. In Denmark, there are just 6 or 7 hours light, so
Yeah.
you have to add some extra light on it.
And actually, if there are still some chilies on it, not that matured,
Yeah.
they
They
actually
grow-
mature
They
during
grow
During winter,
further
that's
on
great.
this time.
But out here, I presume that they would die.
Yes, they would die.
Yeah, it's too
Because
cold
you have
during
5
winter.
degrees minus and then it will.
Yeah.
die.
Yeah, but
That's awesome, thank you guys. But I'm thinking, like, how do you feel now? I have my burn has
Still-
like moved to my tip of my tongue and my lips.
Mine have moved in the back of the throat.
Yeah.
me too. All that.
But it's much because I've been sucking on it because it's so delicious. So my lips are on fire and the burn is really burning the tip of my tongue and back of my throat.
I want to grow it next year.
Yeah,
Yes, we want.
it's definitely amazing. So
Perfect.
I'll just leave this one here for Suzanne and Peter to grow.
Yay!
Yeah.
The good thing, you don't put these ones in a dehydrator when you just like want to dry the seeds. Just scoop them out with a little teaspoon, put them on a piece of paper towel, and let them dry overnight. Because if you dehydrate this one, first of all, it's so thick, the pot, and the seeds are really difficult to get out when it's dry. And remember, if you want to dry chilies, only at 30 degrees, don't put it up high because then you damage the seeds, so they won't grow. But again, thank you guys for joining in.
Thank you.
Different
Thank
chili
you.
test in cold Denmark. But you can grow chilies in Denmark. Susanne and Peter had like a massive harvest, and look what they just, that's like grown outside. Awesome. Pumpkins, different kind of pumpkins, Hokkaido and butterscotch pumpkin, and I don't know what those striped ones are called, but cool, they look amazing. So thank you guys, and I'll be back in Australia very soon and we can do some new chili tests.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.